Today we're looking at what is the best microphone for the Osmo Pocket 3, and at the moment I'm using the Rode Video Mic Go 2. That is a shotgun microphone and it's attached to the side of the Osmo Pocket 3 using the DJI kind of case holder thing. Now I've made the mistake of not putting the wind muff on and not realizing how windy it is. I've just got the firm wind cover on, so let me know what you think of the sound coming from the Rode Video Mic Go 2, and it's about arm's length from me, just using a shotgun microphone. Let me know what you think of the sound. This is generally my go-to microphone, so let me know what you think of the sound. I particularly like this microphone because it's easy, it's affordable, it's around £100, and you can connect via USB-C or 3.5mm jack. So it's quite versatile. You can connect it to your phone, connect it to your laptop, connect it to a camera if you want to as well. So that's why I really like this particular microphone. So yeah, let me know what you think of that. Now let's switch over to the DJI Mic 2, a wireless microphone, and let's test that. We'll test it with the wind muff and without the wind muff, and you can see what the sound is like. Now I've switched over to the DJI Mic 2. As you can see, it's here, and I have the wind muff on. This is about the range I would have it away from myself if I was filming by myself. As you can see, I'm in quite a wide open space. I'm in what I think is where they hold a flea market normally. But what do you think of the sound coming from this microphone? Now the beauty of this microphone is you can connect it to the Osmo Pocket 3, you can connect it to the Osmo Action 5, the Osmo Action 4, you can connect it to your phone via Bluetooth. So it's very good, and it's very much a portable, like it's tiny. Look at the size of it. It's only that size. It's not as small as the DJI Mic Mini, but still it's reliable. And one of the benefits of this microphone is that it can record itself. So if you want to go out and you want to take some notes and you want to record to yourself, you can do that without having a camera. You plug it into your laptop and then you can just download the audio files, which is something you can't do with the DJI Mic Mini. So that this particular microphone has the advantage over that as well. And what you can do with this particular microphone is you can insert a 3.5mm jack. So if you wanted to be a bit more discreet, then you could do, and you can just remove the wind muff. Now I'll remove the wind muff and you can tell if you think the sound is better or worse. Now I've taken the wind muff off. Is the sound any better or any worse? Like I said, I'm outside, it's windier than I expected, and I've left I've got a wind muff for this one, so it should be okay, but this is without the wind muff. Now what do you think of the sound coming from this particular microphone? Is it okay? Is it usable? You know, I've got it around here. You might have to move it depending on how you speak, but this is generally where I'd have it. Let me know what you think of the sound coming from this particular microphone. Now I'm going to move on to the DJI Mic Mini, DJI's kind of latest invention in the wireless microphone battle. So let me know what you think of that microphone in a second. Now I'm using the DJI Mic Mini and I have the wind muff attached, as you can see. Let me know what you think of the sound coming from this particular microphone. Now, the benefits of this microphone are it's absolutely tiny, it's very portable. It connects also to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, the Action 5 and the Action 4. And if you're a beginner vlogger, then for the price that it is, if you get this by itself, it's £49, probably around $59 to $69. And you can also buy it with the receiver, and that I think is about £79. And if you're starting out, it's not a bad option at all. For the size, it's very portable, very compatible, very useful. I think this thing weighs around 7 grams, so it weighs barely anything compared to lugging a big microphone like the Rode Video Mic Go 2 that I have around, which still doesn't really weigh that much, but this offers a lot more discretion, I would say. A lot of people probably won't tell that I'm wearing a microphone now. It doesn't really matter because I'm in a fairly open and wide space, to be honest, which I like to be. But the downsides of this microphone are that you can't record by itself. So unlike the DJI Mic 2, you have to connect this microphone to a camera for you to be able to record. Whereas DJI Mic 2, you can just go off and solo record without having a camera, then you can plug it in and download some audio if you want to do that, which could be very useful. But the size of this microphone is great, and the audio is quite good also. I've got the wind muff on. Let me take the wind muff off and see what you think with the sound with the wind muff off. It is very windy, mind you, so it might not be very good. Right, now I have the Wind Muff off. Like I said, it's quite windy, so let me know what you think of the sound coming from the microphone with the Wind Muff off. And we'll also do a test where we do noise cancellation with and without. So if you click the button on the microphone, it will turn noise cancellation on. So now we have noise cancellation on, and I have noise cancellation on with the Wind Muff off. Is that any different? Can you still hear the wind? Is it making a bit of a difference? Is it making the sound any clearer? Please let me know in the comments down below. I'm in Spain at the minute. I'm in Benidorm on holiday. I need a break after Christmas because it's been a long year. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me put the Wind Muff on a second, and you can tell if, and you can see if you think the noise is any different with the Wind Muff on. So now I have the Wind Muff on, and I also have noise cancellation mode on. Has it made a drastic difference? Yes or no? Please let me know in the comments down below. And like I said, this microphone is very small, weighs only around 7 grams, and I think the sound quality is good. I like DJI microphones. I use them. Sometimes I prefer a shotgun microphone, but if you're in an environment where you want to be more discreet, then definitely use a wireless microphone. Now we're going to move on to the Hollyland Lark M2S, Hollyland's latest invention in the war for the miniature microphones, it seems, at the moment. So I'll move on to that, and you can find out if you think the sound of that is good as well. The next microphone I'm using is the Hollyland Lark M2S microphone, and you can barely even tell I've got this microphone on. It's a completely new design. They've replaced the kind of small circle with a like a button-shaped clip. It's a titanium design, and they believe that this is more durable and more discreet. So it clips kind of onto the inside of your shirt, and the microphone is on the outside, and you have like a resting part on the back. So it could go into a buttonhole, it can go into a shirt pocket, it can go kind of into your collar, and I might move it to that in a second. But I don't have the Wind Muff on at the moment, so it might be a bit windy. But what do you think of the sound coming from this microphone with the Wind Muff off? Let me know. And this microphone also has one-click noise cancellation, so I'll turn that on, and you can activate that using the receiver, which is plugged into the back of my OSMO Pocket 3, and that is a massively added bonus for this particular microphone. Connects to the OSMO Pocket 3 via USB-C, which is fantastic. So let me turn noise cancellation on without the Wind Muff and see what you think. So now we have noise cancellation mode on. Has that made a difference? I appreciate it's still quite windy, and the microphone is quite close to me, so it might be very peaky. This is the first time I'm using this particular microphone. I'm not going to edit the sound at all because I want you to have a good comparison and see what you think. It might be very peaky. But what do you think of this particular microphone using this sound? It is a bit windy, so let me put the Wind Muff on. So the Hollyland Lark M2S weighs 7 grams, whereas the DJI Mic Mini weighs 10 grams. I mean, 3 grams isn't really going to make that much of a difference, to be honest, but the overall kind of appearance of this particular microphone is going to make it more discreet than the DJI Mic Mini. Now let me turn the noise cancellation mode on and put a Wind Muff on and see if that makes the sound any better. So as you can see, I've put the Wind Muff on, and it was actually quite tricky to get the Wind Muff on. I had to fiddle about with my fingers for a couple of minutes. And my hands are a bit cold, but it wasn't the easiest to get it on because it's a small kind of little pouch that you put the microphone into. This is the microphone with noise cancellation mode on. Let me know what you think of the sound coming from that. I can see on the OSMO Pocket 3 it's peaking right at the edge of the microphone bar, but I think that might be because of the wind. So this microphone might not be the best in a windy condition like this, but like I said, I'm not going to edit the audio. I want you to have a true understanding and comparison of what the audio sounds like if you're in an environment like this. But let me turn the noise cancellation off and see what you think of that. But now I've turned the noise cancellation off. What do you think of the sound? Is it worse? Is it better? When I edit this video, that's going to be the first time of me listening to this sound as well. So I'd love it if you could comment down below if you think it's usable, if you think it's not usable, or would you have to do a lot of editing. But I think overall, I'll do some more tests and I'll do another video on this particular microphone, but it's very small, very portable. The price, I'm not that convinced. It is a bit expensive. It's £139, which for a tiny microphone is good, but is it you know, is it really what you want as a beginner vlogger, to spend £139 when you could buy the DJI Mic Mini with a receiver and a transmitter for £79, and you know that's gonna work and get good audio. This is tiny, which is very good, but yeah, I'd love it if you let me know what you think of all the different audios and which you prefer. Now, the next microphone I'm going to test is the Rode Wireless Me. This used to be my go-to wireless microphone because it has automatic gain assist. So I'll plug that in next, and then you've had comparisons of the Rode Video Mic Go 2, the DJI Mic 2, the DJI Mic Mini, the Hollyland Lark M2S, and the Rode Wireless Me. So yeah, I'll do that in a second. Now you are listening to audio from the Rode Wireless Me, and the beauty of this microphone is it has automatic gain assist. So if the weather is crap, if it's really windy, then whatever happens, if I talk too loudly or if I talk too quietly, then the audio should be usable. So that's the great thing about this particular microphone. It's great if you're a beginner. You don't have to faff around too much. It's plug and play. And it can connect via USB-C to the OSMO Pocket 3. You can connect it to your phone, you can connect it to your laptop, or you can connect it to a camera via TRS to TRS cable. And that is great. And also you have the transmitter, which is here, which has a microphone, and the receiver has a microphone as well. So that's one of the great benefits of this particular microphone. And I've got the wind muff on because it's windy. I could take the wind muff off, but I think you'd probably get about the same sound, to be honest, using the Rode Wireless Me. But yeah, I've had this microphone for so long. I had the Rode Wireless Go 2, and I didn't really like it. But the Rode Wireless Me, it is definitely one of my favourite wireless microphones. I do recommend it quite a lot, but that's just because I like it. It's always in my bag for a situation like this, you know, where you've just, it's easy, it's small. I mean, it's not as small as the DJI Mic Mini, the DJI Mic 2, or the Hollyland Lark M2S, but to be fair, you just throw it in your bag. You just throw it in your bag and you're good to go. And that's why I like having it in there. But now it's raining, so I'm gonna have to go. But please let me know in the comments down below what you think of all the microphones, and I'll leave a link to all of them in the description. And yeah, do let me know what you think of all of the microphones. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. I'll catch you in the next one.